There should be one public service. There should not be parallel public service running alongside the public service.
This is the response from the newly elected political leader of the NDC, Deacon Mitchell, on his executive and party's stance on contract work within the public service.
You cannot tell me that you care about the persons who you work with if you put them in a position where they are unable to get a mortgage, they are unable to buy a car, because you are giving them deliberately 6-month and 12-month contracts because you do not wish to pay them any benefits, because you do not wish to pay them any pensions.
The Grenada Trade Union Council and the public sector unions have been fighting for the regularization of teachers and end to contract work among public sector workers. The Public Workers Union even now is continuing the battle for the inclusion of contract workers on the union's bargaining unit to receive the 4% increase in salaries. NDC's leader vehemently condemns such actions, which he believes are not in the best interest of citizens and the country.
That is poverty. That is confining you to a life of poverty. Second, a state will degenerate and will become a failed state if the government is unable to deliver the services that it is expected to deliver to its citizens. And therefore, you must have a public service that is motivated, trained, and resourced to do its job as a public service. If you systematically go about destroying the public service, you are systematically going about destroying your nation. That's the reality.
Mitchell, who was elected during Sunday's convention, says the stance taken will be the same if NDC is elected into office.
And so, there cannot be two public services operating. One on quote-unquote contract and another public service. There could only be one public service. And I think in my response, you will get what my answer is. That is something that will end once National Democratic Congress forms next.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.